Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, the biggest fight in boxing, I think, in the world of boxing has to be Terence Bud Crawford, number one pound for pound, undisputed three-weight champion versus Errol the Truth. Okay? The Truth Spence, three-belt champion in the welterweight division. That's going to be awesome. You know, we compare it to fights of the past, if it's Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, or if it's, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas the Hitman Hearns. And anybody that's old, a little bit old, know about that fight that was live at Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hearns fight. To compare something to that, got to be awesome. So that's what Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are. Awesome. Both of them. Top 5 pound for pound for most people. Errol Spence is, I just say, not in my top 5 pound for pound until he moves up a weight. And I always say simply, he's ridiculously awesome when we know that, but I just haven't seen him fight someone that is bigger than him. So I can see him figure that out. Because, his attributes are, I'm relentless, I keep coming, right? And as soon as somebody's too much bigger than you, then that goes out the window and you got to try something else. And I just haven't seen that. With Terence Crawford, I have. The guy comes from 135 pounds and, from 135, 140 now to 147 and is smaller than most of the guys in his recent fights. So, and I've seen him figure things out. That's the only difference. But they're awesome. Both awesome. But this video, real quick, is to just say, we keep hearing different reports. That's why I don't really report on it. When they're going to happen, it's going to happen. We thought it was going to happen in November. It ain't happen no damn November. The fight's too big to happen, and to have 4 weeks to promote it. That's not going to go down. So, and I keep hearing that it might not happen this year. And then, then it's not going to happen at all. Then I hear Errol Spence said it's going to happen next. Next doesn't tell us when. So, whatever. It's going to happen, right? Just bottom line, it's going to happen. But Errol Spence needs this fight to happen way more than Terence Crawford, in my opinion. I think Terence Crawford, you got to understand, people don't call no people number one pound for pound. And I hate to be honest, not no black guys, no pound for pound, unless they truly, truly deserve it. And Terence Crawford has that moniker. So that's one thing. And he also has been undisputed, something that Errol Spence hasn't yet. Those are two huge things, guys, in boxing. Stop acting like those are what is bigger than undisputed and number one pound for pound in boxing from the sport aspect. All these people on the internet, we always talk about what they got in their pockets and who has many pay-per-views. Pay-per-views are not for the best fighters. Face of boxing is not for the best fighters. You can just designate people. We've seen it. Canelo, that's designation. Canelo ain't never been the best. He wasn't the best at 154, was he? With 2 Charlos there and an Andrade and a Lara and all that stuff there? Nope. Was he the best at 160? Andrade and Charlo was there. He got a franchise title not to fight Andrade, and he had 160 pounds, and he also didn't fight Andrade for undisputed. That was an undisputed fight. Instead, he fought Kovalev and made you guys say he dared to be great. No, great would have been becoming the first Mexican middleweight, glamour division champion, undisputed, by beating Andrade. So that didn't happen. But he's still the face of boxing. Still, he used to be a pay-per-view guy. Those are things that happen. Why? The reason why Canelo's that is because he's a Mexican and looks like he ain't Mexican, right? And he fought on Floyd Mayweather's undercards to get exposure. Errol Spence, on the other hand, is a bad dude, had some good fights from the PBC, but remember those Olympics? And he fought right after Olympics and 6 million people watched. From those 6 million, damn, you know what I'm saying? 20% of them people look at it and you always got a good pay-per-view, right? And 20% from that 6 million gonna look because it's Errol damn Spence. It ain't that many boxers better than Errol Spence on the planet. So those are the things that can happen, and then all of a sudden you're pay-per-view. That doesn't mean you're the best. Ever. Especially in boxing. Probably the only sport it's like that, but it is. Errol Spence needs to make this fight happen because he's in 147 pounds and somebody busts through the door and they got somebody, most people are saying that Terence Crawford's the best welterweight. Errol Spence should not want that, right? Forget all the business aspects, forget who they was and all that side of the street stuff, which is fairy tales. right? That people in the internet just keeps spreading this crap like, oh, they can't fight. There, he was on that side of. That's not side of the street is a myth. It's a myth. So how do we get these fights on the other side of the street? You know how we get fights? We get fights when both fighters want it. That simple. It's not really hard how we keep doing the rocket science and all that with the promoter. They had a beer one day and then they got into a fight. That promoter got in a fight with that one and now they don't speak anymore. The fighters can't fight anymore. BS. Two fighters want it, it happens. Because you know who pays all those promoters and all that other stuff? The damn fighters. Let's not forget that. So yes, I hate to be honest here because I love both of these guys, but Errol Spence needs this fight more than Terence Crawford does for legacy reasons, guys. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I am up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one.